Hi, I'm Mark and this is Mark's Tech Vlogs. Nearly a year ago I made a review video of the Fitbit Blaze just after I picked it up. And in that video I did a pretty extensive review of the device. If you're here to find out what the device is like, I recommend you watch that review first, and I've put a link in the base of this video. However, a year is a long time, and using a device daily for that length of time can change your opinion. Plus, Fitbit have made some updates, and so this is a video to bring you my thoughts on the Blaze 1 year on. Firstly, design. In my original review, I said that I love the design of the Blaze, and I still do. I think it looks good, it's comfortable, and it's easy to use. The design functionality of being able to replace straps has been really useful as well, especially as my strap broke about 8 months in. In addition to this, I also picked up a second white strap and picked up a black frame, so my whole device is black at the moment, but I can change that if I want to. This last year, as the Blaze has grown in popularity, has also seen third parties create straps, which means spare straps can be found super cheap. When I reviewed the Blaze a year ago, the main criticism from other reviewers about the design was having to remove the device from the strap for charging, and that the charger felt a little bit flimsy. Both of those are still true to an extent. Clicking the device back into the strap is a little bit fiddly, and whilst the charger does indeed feel flimsy, it has stood the test of time, and it's travelled in my bag without any damage, and I've moved house with it, and I haven't broke it yet. You can now, however, pick up some third-party docks for charging the Blaze for under a tenner. These involve just docking your strap with the Blaze attached onto the device. Secondly, daily use of the Blaze. I still use my Blaze daily, and I only ever remove it if I'm going to take a shower or if I'm going to charge it. Battery life is still around 5 days, even after a year of use, and the day-to-day functionality of it is brilliant. The connected GPS on the Blaze, which uses the GPS signal from your phone, is really reliable, and taking my phone out for a run doesn't bother me at all. Partly as I use it for music anyway, but also as I use a Fitbit belt pouch type thing, my phone doesn't bounce around as I run. And I don't find that the weight of my phone has any impact on my performance. But I'm not a serious runner. What I have found from the connected GPS is that the results are just as accurate as when I used to use the Fitbit Surge, which have built-in GPS. And I'm really happy with just having the connected GPS rather than a built-in GPS. I found that the heart rate sensor on the device is pretty good as well. As I said in my original video, the results will never be as good as a chest strap, but for everyday use and just monitoring your heart rate, it's pretty good. I still use it all the time when I'm exercising, and I find that it tends to pick up results fairly easily. One feature I'm still yet to use is the FitStar function, but I feel like FitStar as an app has huge potential, and I might even download that and subscribe to it and do a full review of that at some point. Thirdly, updates. In my original review, I suggested that Fitbit should add notification options for third-party apps, so if you got notifications on your Blaze for things that weren't just calls, texts or calendar alerts. I also suggested that they should look to have a keep screen on option for the stopwatch. Now 1 year on, Fitbit haven't added an always on option for the screen, but third-party apps have arrived. In the Fitbit app, you can choose which apps to receive notifications from. Any app that sends you a notification on your phone can send one to the Blaze. This means that WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram can all send notifications to your Blaze. In addition to this, basically any app that sends you a notification can then push that onto your Blaze, so you can have notifications from news apps or even from your smart heating. In addition to this, one of the other updates is that the Blaze can now show you emoticons. This means that if someone sends you a smiling face, you don't just see a question mark anymore, but you actually see the smiley face. Fitbit have also added some extra watch faces, which are really nice, and I've picked one of those as my daily usage one. So what's the verdict? A year on, and I still think the Blaze is one of the best fitness trackers out there. It's customisable, it looks good, and it's packed with features. And I'd still highly recommend one. However, it is nearly a year old, so maybe the right thing to do at the moment is to hold off and see what Fitbit does next. In the last year, if you've been following all the news and stuff, you'll notice that Fitbit have purchased a few companies, including Pebble. And all of these purchases that they've made seem to hint that they're going to make a smartwatch. If they manage it and it has the fitness capacities of a Fitbit plus apps, I think it might actually be better than an Apple Watch for fitness. So watch this space. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon.